What's going on, guys? This is Yasuke Fitness here at it again with episode 3 of Gym Check In. So go ahead and check in, guys. Let me know what you guys are working on today. Today, I need to block this lighting. Well, today I'm hitting some legs. I'm going to be doing some squats today. I want to go relatively heavy today. But I'll probably just go up to 315. Honestly, man, 315 is a heavy weight for me. Um, that's what I consider heavy, and I go for sets and reps 315. I could go heavier than that, but honestly, at this point in time, at this age, I'm only 27, but like it's my knees be hurting too bad, man. So it is what it is, man. Call me what you want, but I draw my line at 315, and I think I do a very healthy 315 on the squat rack. So drop down in the comments what you guys are hitting today. Let me know what your workout routines are going to be. What are your plans for the day when it comes to the gym? Um, yeah, so this is gym check-in. This is what today's topic is going to be. Today's topic is going to be about discipline. Discipline, 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 man. You ain't going to get anywhere without discipline. Straight up. Not going to get anywhere without discipline. I've met countless of guys along the way and girls who just lack the discipline. They just lack the actual, something in their brain just hasn't clicked as yet, and that consistency hasn't kicked in, and you will not be able to grow your body, your fitness, your physique without that discipline and without that consistency. So uh, the issue that a lot of people are having, right? Because I was in that state of mind too. It's a state of mind that you get sucked into, and it feels like an endless pit, and you don't think you can get out. And but I'm here to tell you that you can get out. It's possible to move from being not disciplined to discipline, being not consistent to being inconsistent to consistent. It is possible, man. I'm living proof of it. There's a lot of people that are living proof of it, and it's literally all in your mind. It's all in your mind, baby. Once you conquer your mind, you conquer the world around you. You can conquer your body. You can conquer anything, man. Anything at all. So, what are some steps that I took? I'll give you some anecdotal evidence of what I did to build up my discipline, build up my consistency. Um, first off, first off, I was. Let me take these headphones off. I'm talking to y'all. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing to freaking listen to right now. So, where did I start, man? Where did I start? I'd say my first instance of discipline kicked in when I joined the military. I joined the Navy at 18 years old, straight out of high school. And that was my first taste of actually having some expectations placed upon me to perform, right? Outside of just, doing well in class and whatnot. So the military is just a whole different animal. You got guys yelling at you, you got people telling you what to do, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I began to truly start to work on myself. There were a lot of things. There sometimes I would have like things to do or chores or errands to run, and I just wouldn't do it because I just didn't want to. It's like, yeah, I don't want to do it, so I'm not gonna do it. And honestly, that is the worst mindset that you can have, man. That's the opposite of discipline, man. You you really can destroy your entire you can really destroy yourself if you have that state of mind. So you got to really break free from that state of mind. So what did I do to break free from that state of mind? Every time I became very hyper aware that I was making these decisions, right? So whenever these decisions came about, I would stop and I would think. I'd be like, look, do it, do the task, do the errand, do whatever you have to do in the moment, however long it takes, just to be consistent, just to keep that discipline, just to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Because every time you deny it, every time you say, "Oh, I don't want to do it because I don't want to do it," um, you degrade your mind. You're degrading the quality of your mind, because when it's time to actually get something done and actually really figure something out, you're not going to want to do it, because all the other times you had to do it, you just said, I don't want to do it, and you just go about your business. So when it's actually time to get some shit done, you're going to find it very difficult and very hard to actually complete it, because you just lack that consistency with yourself. So that's where I started. And it would start with doing things like, picking up trash. It was like simple things like picking up trash. You know what I'm saying? You would think it was like something so a lot bigger, but it was something very small. Things like picking up trash. You see the trash on your ground, and a lot of people would just be like, "Nah, whatever." But it's like, you know what? Let me go ahead and pick this trash up, put it where it belongs, recycling, whatever, and create that consistency with myself to always work and make the right decision and actually do it and go out of my way to do whatever I had to do. And that kind of that kind of spilled into every facet of my life and what I do, right? So at this point in time, I was not in the gym. I was working out. I was very athletic. I was working out, but I was not in the gym like I am now, how you guys see me now. So let's fast forward to I got out of the Navy in 2017. And at the time, I probably weighed the most I've ever weighed in my entire life. I weighed about like 230, 235. I was very, out of shape. I was very out of shape. I was like, had like a gut, and, going to the gym was like a chore to me. And I was like, yo, whatever. And I eventually started going to the gym with my brother, right? So what created the discipline with going to the gym? What created the discipline with going to the gym? I think I started off with the intentions that I wanted to get as good as my brother. Really, I was like, yo, I want to get as good as my brother. I want to be that, right? Because my brother's jacked. And so I kept going, and it was tough. It was tough. And then it would fade out over time. I would stop going for like a month or two, a week or two, or whatever. And that's where people get really chopped up, man, is that week that you take off from the gym, man. It's like you killing yourself, man. You really, really, really killing yourself. So I went through bouts of that, week off here, 2 weeks off here, a month off here, never finding true consistency, never really uh, getting past the plateaus that I had for myself and my physique, strength wise and conditioning. So, what really, really changed for me, right? What happened was I did a full body workout with my older brother, Derek. And that night I went to bed and I was so tired. I was so tired. He pushed me through the entire workout. I managed to finish. I was so tired. And I laid in my bed and I was like, this is the greatest feeling in the world. I said, let me just remove the amount of effort that it took, everything, how inconvenient it was, how tired I was, etc., etc. Laying in my bed, my body's sore. It's like, this is the best feeling in the world, because I know that I am actually doing work. I'm actually putting in effort into making myself better. So then I thought back to all the times why I stopped. Like, why did I stop? And it was simply because I didn't want to do it. I'm telling you, that's the worst place that you want to be. You don't want to just stop something because you simply just don't want to. You don't want to stop something because something that you truly want, something that you truly wanted. You don't want to stop it just because you just, it's whatever. You want to keep going. You want to go and you want to fight through the garbage. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's like starting out in the gym. You're gonna feel like garbage. You're gonna feel like crap. You're gonna hop on the treadmill and it's gonna suck. Over time, it's gonna get better. So I realized that was the best feeling in the world. I felt like I actually did something, I accomplished something, I'm lifting, I'm getting better. So from that day forward, I never truly stopped. I don't think I've taken more than 2 days away from the gym. Anything when I start to reach 3 days away from the gym, that's when things start to get really fucked up. Like I'm telling you, like my mind starts to wander and drift into terrible places. So I just kept it up. I just kept it up. And now discipline and consistency is just it's just ingrained into every facet of what I do when I go to the gym, right? My body just knows that it's time to go to the gym. It's like, hey, it's time. Let's go work out. Let's go, you know, work up a sweat. Let's go grind. And you want to get to that point. That's called autonomy. It's where your brain just naturally, your body just naturally knows it's time to go do the work, and you don't find any reason to not do it. No excuses. You're not tired or whatever the case is. You don't blame it on somebody else. You actually go out there and you seek it. You go out and you do the work. So that's just my anecdotal evidence of discipline. It is rare nowadays. It's very rare because everything is just instant gratification. Everything that we do is instant gratification. We get everything so quickly, right? We're on the internet, we pull up a web page and it's boom, it's there. We're on Instagram and we post something and like boom, people see it, people like it, people engage, boom, 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 boom. Everything happens so quickly nowadays that that longer struggle, that longer grind, it's distasteful. It's very distasteful, and you won't begin to actually truly like it until you fall in love with it. You have to fall in love with it, and you got to understand that it's no longer this agonizing hard work that you have to do. It's actually fun. It's actually a fun task or fun assignment that you actually enjoy doing, and therefore being disciplined and staying on course, it doesn't take away from you, guys. When you begin in the gym, a lot of guys, when they begin in the gym, they feel as though the workout is taking away from them. It's subtracting from their life. It's subtracting from their life. And that's not the way you need to look. That's not the way you're supposed to look at exercising and working out. You have to look at it as an addition. I guess, okay, so I guess that is where I finally understood that working out no longer was subtracting from my life. Exercising, working out, being fit no longer subtracted from my life. Hopping on the treadmill for 20 minutes, doing 100 push-ups, doing my abs until I couldn't feel them anymore, bench pressing, everything that had to do with moving my body, it no longer subtracted, but it was an addition. It was an addition. Every day, every ounce of sweat, every repetition was an addition to my life. It was like I was adding. It was like, I'm just adding. Every day I'm cashing out. I'm cashing out. I'm cashing out. So that is the switch that happened. That's when everything kind of changed for me. Exercise no longer was a detriment, which a lot of people see it as. It was an addition. It provided me with mental clarity. It provided me with physical capability, confidence, a whole plethora of things. I pushed myself to my limit, and that's what I got out of it, right? So I suggest that you guys go out there and do similar things. It doesn't have to be, well, go to the gym and get fit, but you can trickle that level of discipline into pretty much any facet of your life, right? When it comes to business, family, relationships, money, projects, hobbies, whatever it is, you no longer look at it as a subtraction to your life. You look at it as an addition to your life. That's very key right there. That's very key. So I wanted to talk about discipline outside of the gym, right? So, as you know, right now I'm learning Japanese. Let me try and give you guys a little something. Uh, my name in Japanese, Boku no namae wa Oniru desu. So that's like my name in Japanese. Like my name is Onio. Simple things. I could read and I can understand when people are talking, but actually speaking it's very tough, and I don't have a lot of people to speak with. Aside from that, I'm learning Japanese right now, and learning Japanese has been a goal of mine for actually a really long time, like years. It's been way more than 6 or 7 years that I wanted to do this, right? And I tried in the past, and I stopped just exactly like how I would stop in the gym. I stopped learning Japanese and things like that. I just quit. I gave up, and I would lose it. But I downloaded Duolingo, and Duolingo is not sponsoring me at all. I downloaded Duolingo and I started learning Japanese off of Duolingo. And the thing about Duolingo that is very key, and that's why I tell people all the time, Duolingo is probably one of the best apps that you can download just for yourself. I mean, learning a language, of course, but just for yourself, because it keeps a streak of the days that you practice. Every day you practice, it keeps this streak. And like, if I can incorporate that streak into I really want to do that. I want to create some kind of application or some kind of like thing that keeps the streak going. And it gets you excited when you see your streak build up. Right now I'm on day like 240. And at this point in time, learning Japanese and learning new language, learning the sentences and learning new words and stuff no longer was a subtraction. It was no longer this agonizing process of, I don't understand this. I'm frustrated. Man, I got to do it. Now it's like, man, I'm going to just do my little Japanese every day. 5 words, learn 5 words, uh, solve a couple problems, learn a few sentences and things like that, translate a few sentences, and boom, I'm done. And by I guarantee you, see me in the next year, a year now from today. See me in the next year and see how much Japanese that I've learned. It's all about time, bro. Compounding. You time compounds, and over time, you gain discipline when it's no longer what you're doing is no longer subtracting from you. It's adding to your life. And that's what you really need to get a hold of. That's what you really need to get a hold of. What I'm doing right now, I'm YouTubing. I always wanted to YouTube. I always wanted to get on YouTube and talk my mind and speak my mind and talk to people and things like that. Right now, this is only my 3rd episode. I have 0 people in this room right now. I'm talking to a camera. I'm basically talking to myself right now. But I'm pretending as though somebody's going to watch this video, right? So, and I'm sure a lot of people will watch it, later on. And a big thing, another big thing too, is the people around you as well. The people around you as well is gonna really dictate how the outcomes that you have in your life, right? If I hung out with people that didn't work out, didn't exercise, didn't care about fitness, I would never do this. It would never happen. I would never stay in the gym. I would always find some excuse to go out and do some bullshit, drink, party, eat bullshit, and be a degenerate. I'd always find an excuse for that. But everybody that I know is jacked. Everybody that I know is somehow working toward bettering themselves through fitness and exercise. So it's like, I have to do it too. I have to get better too. I ain't gonna get left behind. That's where you gotta look at it. I ain't gonna get left behind. I see this guy working. He's working. I'm gonna work too. I see this girl working yesterday. Yesterday I went to the gym, and I got to the gym, and I was supposed to do lower back, hamstrings, just the posterior chain in general. I got to the gym and I was like, yo, I don't want to be here right now. Or like, I didn't want to be, not that I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to lift. I didn't want to go through the agonizing process of lifting heavy weights and just, doing everything, you know what I'm talking about. And when I got there, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go hop on the treadmill or the bicycle, the bike. So I hopped on the bike, did the bike for like 30 minutes, and after that point, I was like, well, I'm not gonna go home after a 30-minute bike. Let me go ahead and just do my back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Do some Romanian deadlifts, things like that. So I ended up doing Romanian deadlifts, and then Romanian deadlifts connected into good mornings connected into deadlifts, and then deadlifts connected into, the laying hamstring curls. And I just kept working on just different parts of my body that I was like, you know what, let me go work on this. Let me go stretch there. Let me go try this. Let me go try that. And before I knew it, I had done a complete gym session. When I first got there, I didn't want to be there. It's your environment. It's the environment. Just go to the gym. Just go. Go and just be there and be around people that are doing it. And you're going to find yourself doing it. For real. For real. That's the law. That's the way the laws work. The law of attraction. You got to vibrate out that frequency. So right now I'm doing this YouTube, right? Doing my YouTube channel, and obviously nobody wants to watch it because it's fine. Like I'm not complaining that nobody's interested right now, but check me out in a year. Check me out in 1 year. 1 year I'm gonna do a review on this video, and we'll see how many subscribers I have. We'll see how many people actually like, my channel, and people like me as just a person, and we're gonna have a good time talking about it. I'm gonna show you guys through YouTube and through just being who I am, how to be disciplined, man. It takes time, it takes effort, and you got to see the bigger picture, and then you got to focus on just the little details every day. So right now, I'm doing probably like a 35-45 minute live stream a day, and I haven't even really promoted it on my like socials. So I mainly run through Instagram. I haven't even promoted it on my Instagram because right now I want to focus on being the person who records YouTube videos. Before you even like get to where you want to go, you need to focus on being the person that can accomplish that goal, right? You have to focus on being the person that accomplishes that goal. And I got this from this book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book right here, guys, also not sponsored. I don't get paid to promote this book, but honestly, man, if you need inspiration or you are looking for like just solid, concrete answers, read this book, man. Read this book. I'm only on chapters. I just read chapter 6 like yesterday. I'm on chapter 7 right now, and like the kind of information that I am acquiring from this book is out of this world, man. So definitely go cop that book if you really need. Like I recommend everybody buy the book. Just buy the book. Buy the book. Keep it around you, and then one day you're going to find the drive to read it. Kind of like how I did. I bought the book and I didn't read it. I didn't read it for like it's been like months, 2-3 months. I didn't read the book, and now I just picked it up, and now it's like I'm getting all this information from it. So that's building the habit, building the discipline. Focus on being the person who does what you want to do. I want to become a YouTuber. I want to show my personality to you guys, and I want to, interact with you guys through this platform, through YouTube. So I have to focus on becoming the person that does that. So I probably won't promote this on my channel until I've done like 15 or 20 videos, right? I want to do more videos. I want to be more intimate with the process and get better at it. Right now my audio is probably kind of trash because There's nothing wrong with my microphone. I got the HyperX Quadcast. It's a nice little microphone. I got it like on the little boomstick, and but my PC is kind of loud. You probably might hear the drowning noises out in the back, but is what it is. And like I gotta fix this lighting as well. Like look at this lighting. This shit's probably distracting you guys. I wouldn't want to see that in a video. So I'm gonna get better at this, guys. I'm gonna get better at it. We're gonna review this video 1 year from now. We'll see where I'm at, and hopefully the guys that come along stick around, and I'll show you guys what it's like to just be disciplined every day and become the person that you want to be. You're creating your environment every day. You're creating your life every day, and you have to really take the time to pinpoint the bottlenecks in your life, to pinpoint the places where you could be doing better. Like, hey, I can do better at this, or hey, like this is somewhere in my life where I'm just deficient at. So learn how to be disciplined, man. It's going to translate to every facet of your life. And being disciplined in the gym specifically, it's one of the best things that you can do for yourself, bro. Let me move this mic out of the way. It's one of the best things that you could do for yourself is be consistent at the gym, man. When you get older, you're going to have more energy. Your body's going to work better. Your organs are going to work better. Your muscles are going to work better. You're going to be more flexible. There's just the benefits is just astronomical. The benefits is literally astronomical. You're adding years onto your life. The way we live and how we eat, especially here in the United States, through physical exercise, you are adding years onto your life. Seriously. Like me working out, you working out for a year consistently, it's probably adding 10 years onto your life, possibly. And sadly, it's really true. Sadly, the number one cause of death here in America is coronary heart disease. Number one cause of death is heart disease. People are dying from their heart not operating correctly because of all the kinds of bullshit that we put in our bodies and how we live. We live sedentary lives. I sit down at this desk for a lot of hours a day. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of this. Like here is where it happens, most of my day, which is not great, but this is kind of the life that we live. So make sure that I find time and I prioritize going to the gym, exercising, stretching, and being athletic, being fit, man. It's so important. So important. And many people are never going to truly see that. And unfortunately, a lot of guys are just going to have to perish, man. It's how it is, man. You going to see, man, when 35, 40 starts coming around for us, millennials and Gen Z and people like that, man. It's going to be a tough time, bro. It's going to be a tough time if you weren't working out, if you weren't keeping your body right. You're going to feel that shit, bro. You're going to feel it, man. Don't and at that point in time, I mean, the best you can do is go to physical therapy and just be at the gym. But I mean, once your body starts to slow down, this shit's slowing down, man. Party's over. But me, everybody else that be up in the gym, you gonna see what 40 gonna really look like. 40 is gonna be like, hey, the party just got started, y'all. Party just got started. It's 40. This shit what it is, man. But it's been about 30 minutes into the live stream. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for participating. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys are working on today. This is Gym Check-In with Yasuke Fitness. Let me know what's going on in the gym with you guys. Are you guys lifting heavy? Are you guys going lighter? what how do you guys feel right now? You got tired? You feel like you have a lot of energy? You know, this is a point in time that I want to really connect with some of the people that follow me, that I admire as well. And so that was the third episode of Gym Check-In, guys. Go ahead and drop a comment below. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna get better, guys. Trust me, I'm gonna get better at doing this. Right now, it's what is that? Oh, that's my light. Trust me, guys, I'm gonna get better at doing this. It's gonna be great. I want to talk to more people and get more people involved. I don't want it to just be me talking to you guys in the camera. I want to get other people talking as well, and I want to get people talking about how fitness changed their life, how fitness is helping them, and so I can get as many people into the gym and many people working out as possible. So like the video, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down if you don't like the video. Tell me what I can do better. Give me some ideas. Tell me like, hey, you should try this, and you know, it might you might be onto something. You might help my channel out. And if you do help my channel out, I want to make sure I reward you. Make sure you get a reward. Trust me, man. I like to reward the people that help me out. So uh, definitely, man, like, thumbs up, subscribe, drop a comment in the below. That was Gym Check-In episode 3, Yasuke Fitness signing out.